One of the method of the stream is nothing but filter. Filter method. Filter method is used to process the stream objects or collections. So filter method is used to process the stream of objects or collection also. If we have a collection, we can filter it. Process stream of objects or not a collection, only the stream of objects. So what is the purpose of this filter? Filter will filter the required objects. Like from a collection, if at all we want the even numbers, then it will filter the even number, depends on the logic that we write it. Then it filter the odd numbers, or filter the numbers greater than so and so, filter the numbers so and so, or filter the numbers so and so equals to. Like we can write any required condition or logic there, then it will filter such type of data or the such type of objects from the collection, and will be a new stream, will return a new stream. Filter method is used to process the stream of objects and results new stream. So when the results in new stream, then it's what type of method? Intermediate operational method. Filter is one intermediate operational method because the result is also new stream once again. Then followed by what is the input this filter? Filter will accept predicate as input. That means any variable or any input, any single type of input which returns Boolean type. That's what is predicate. So filter uses predicate. So this is the reason behind why we should understand the function interfaces before we come to the streams. And when it comes to predicate, we are aware of predicate can be used with lambda expressions, or predicate can be used with function interface, method references, right? That's why those concepts are important to understand in order to excel in this streams concept. So then, what's the example for this? So let's go for one or two examples. The example is filter. So again, I'll go for even numbers from collection. Means only print the even numbers or get the even numbers as a stream or filter the even numbers from the collection is example number one. Let's take then one more of filter strings whose length is more than 4 is another example. Let's write the code for that. Then we'll go for one real-time scenario. This is where I'll focus on it. That is nothing but get the data or get the objects where get the employee data whose salary is more than 50,000. That means there are some employee objects as a collection. And from that employee collection, there is a salary field is there. Then from that salary field, get the employee's data whose salary is more than 50,000. All these scenarios are true or false kind of scenarios. Therefore, we have to go for a filter as a method to use this. So first one, so I'll take all these three into Eclipse to execute it. So let's see a new example. So here, first one, filter the even numbers. Then let's go for the remaining examples later. So I'm just minimizing these import statements. So first even numbers, first where is a collection? Let's create a collection of integer objects. Then arrays dot as list is the method. Then here I'm giving some integer objects there. Randomly I'm taking, there is no logic there. These are few integer objects. So from this collection of integer objects, first let's get into a list of integers and list of numbers I'll take. Yeah, so from this list of numbers, filter the even numbers. Then when it comes to filtering the even numbers, do we need to process the collections into stream or not? First collection is present, stream it by using stream method. Then after streaming, we have to apply the stream method called as filter method, right? Let's go for an example. So collection name called as numbers dot a method called as stream method to convert into a stream. Once we stream it, we can add in continuation of the line or next line also, just to present it clearly what methods I am using on the collections. One is stream. After streaming, now here is a method called as filter. Filter takes what parameter as input? Predicate. So what's the predicate for this, or what's lambda expression for this above requirement? Any number or any variable n which represents number, then as per the requirement it should be even number. So n modulo 2 double equals 0 is a condition of even numbers. Now I want to stop here itself to get the results. Then we can end. Filter method is going to give a new stream. And if I use this control 1 as a keyboard shortcut, you can see that stream of integers as we got. Then because I have written the logic of even numbers, just going for stream of even numbers. So this is the one of the method of the streams where filter is used to filter the objects of integers as even numbers here. Now we got a new stream. Now once we have a stream, then iterate the stream is a approach. How to iterate the stream? To iterate the collections, to iterate the streams, we have one more method called as for each method. So for each method, so collection name, stream name called as even dot. I'm using a for each. For each will take a consumer, means take a variable, don't return any value, print the value. System dot out dot print ln, print that x. That's all. Print the x value, then followed by end of the print method. So first, what are we doing? We are taking collection, then we are streaming it, then we are filtering it. Result is a new stream. Then that stream we are printing. The objects of the stream we are printing. So this is a two-line approach. Then can't we print here only after filtering? Can we print from here also? Yes, we can do that as well. Okay. So we can write in two approaches. That is collection name called as numbers dot. Then first we have to stream it. After streaming, we can apply the filter method. So after filtering, we can print from here also. So filter any variable programmer choice, then lambda expression which performs the even logic, then followed by dot. Here only we can use a for each, then print the value. Then I don't want to type it once again. I'll just copy this syntax. So for each will take a consumer, and by using consumer, so we have any input, don't return any value. So print the value. So approach 1, approach 2 will give the same result or same output. So just let me add a line separation to see that both will give the same result or not. Save the program, run the program to cross verify the results. Run the Java application. So approach number 1, collection, streaming, filtering, and new stream. Then gave the even numbers. Then approach number 2. So without storing into a stream, directly after filtering the stream is there. That stream itself we are iterating, both are same only, which gives a result that we expect. It's a first example of collection to be streamed. Then stream, after streaming we can filter it. Filtering can be printed directly. Our filter value can be stored into a new stream. Again reuse the stream. Any which way is fine. Am I clear, guys? Then let's go for one more example of this filter to understand a little more clearly. So take a collection of strings. So arrays dot as a list is the easiest way to create the collection of a list of objects. And here I'll take some strings, some random values without any logic. I'm just typing blindly. So then let me take few less than that as well as per the requirement. The next some other name I have taken. Now these are the string of list objects, a list of string objects. And I'll go for something else. ST for strings, str for strings. Now, as per the requirement, filter the strings whose length is more than 4 we want. Then how to filter it? First, use the collection called a string dot. We have to stream it by using stream method. After streaming, then go for filter. And the filter take predicate. What's the predicate for this? Any variable, say s for string, lambda. String has a method called as length method. Then once we have a length method, then we can apply the required condition for that greater than 4. If yes, then get those objects to print it. Then I'm going to use the for each method support here. So string, then stream it, filter it, yes, lambda, yes, okay. String dot length, which is greater than 4. So once we apply this filter method here till here, the result is a new stream. Once the result is there, then we can apply the for each method where we can print the data layer. Just a second. Filter it, then filtering is yes for string is yes is used anywhere as outside variable, then not used. Then s dot length, string length, then that length should be more than 4 is a true scenario. Then all such values we are supposed to print it. Let's check the two-line approach here. So we are going to get a result is a new stream. Then followed by the stream, we can iterate it. I'm just waiting for the response. Here we can go for a stream of type string generic type. Then programmer choice of variable name for streams stream stream1. I'll give some reference there. So this is okay. Filter method, then length method is closed, then filter is closed. Why there is one more parenthesis expected syntactically? So here I have taken okay. This is not required. No, yeah, that's not required. That's why the IntelliSense support I didn't get it. Now storing it into some new stream is not required. Directly we can go for each of print the for values. Now let me run this program to cross verify. Is it working or not? Yes, these are the 3 strings where the length is more than 4, remaining are less than 4. That's a stream of data. The next step. So here is one more example. This is what is real time that we will be doing it. And for this, what support is required? Let's define one employee class. Get the employee data whose salary is more than 50,000. So for this, I'll take one employee class first. So in this package, I'll create one employee bean class with some class name, say employee, and then employee details we supposed to in terms of its variables. So private int ID of the employee, then a private a string name of the employee, then followed by a private the next int salary of the employee, or you can take double. Then once we have these 3 variables, then we should have the getters and setters for all these things. We can use a lombok if you are aware of it. Yes, for all. Then for by, if required, we can go for a constructor to create the objects. Then constructor using fields. Yes, done. Then it's important also to consider superclass constructor as well to avoid the constructor hierarchy concerns. So once we have this employee class, now can we define the objects here? Or can we create the objects of the employee? Yes, we can create the objects of employee. Depends on the requirement, n number. How to create the objects? New employee followed by the details of the employee, say ID number 101, then a name, something else, say James. The next, I will go for some salary value, say 40,000 is the number. Then this is the first employee object. So this is no next value. This is the first employee object. So what are the parameters I have taken? Name and ID, name, salary. Then here also I'm going for employee with ID, name is string, right? Then followed by the salary is supposed to be here. The next is employee one object. Yes, we got E1. Then let me consider this for next 4 more. Then a new ID I'll give us 1 or 2. Then the name I'll go for say Gosling, and some salary I'll take it as 60,000. Then the object is E2, second employee object. Third employee object, then some third name. The next number 45,000. Then object reference is I'll take 3. Then fourth employee object, then you can go for the name of this person and go for some salary as some number there. Then object number 4. Then fifth object followed by some name, and here I'll go for some salary as 60,000 with object references 5. So we have 5 employee objects. Now create a collection of employee objects. The next thing is collection of employee objects. How to create it? Arrays dot as a list is a method. Then give the object reference names called as E1, then E2, E3, E4, E5. So we have created the collection of 5 employee object into a list of employee. So I'll go for employees is the name of the collection. So then followed by, now what is our requirement? Get the employee details, means ID, name and number, ID, name and salary, whose salary is more than 50,000 only, not every employees. Then what is the required streaming process for this? First, there is a collection called as employees, take the collection, then convert into stream by using stream method. Then once you stream it, then you have to apply the filter method, dot filter. Filter will take predicate, like E for employee, lambda. First we have to get the salary, right? Then employee has a reference called as get salary. Getter is there for get salary, right? So I have to write lambda properly. Then we have a method called as get salary, control space, getter of this employee class, which we already have. Then what's the condition for that greater than 50,000? Then print such type of employees only, dot for each. Then I think we have copied. No, I'll go for any variable, then print the variable. Any variable you can use, print the variable. This semicolon by default print syntax is additional. So this is about collection. First, multiple employee objects, then collection of employee, then streaming the employee, filtering the required based on required condition, then printing the employee details. Then for this printing this employee details, because we didn't add any toString method in this employee class, we will not get the expected format of the output. So before I run the program, I would like to generate or add a toString method also, so that we are going to get our own format of the output. So then click generate. So then here I would like to convert into our own required format, not the predefined format. So return a string. So while returning the string, first I want the ID, then concat, then separation of programmer choice, double colon I'll take, then again concat the name of the employee instance variable, then concat with double colon separation, then concat the salary as well. These are 3 field names I'm taking with our own style of toString, customized toString for us. Then let's run this program to see the output. Now we got ID, name, salary, ID, name, salary, where the salary is more than 50,000 only, remaining is 40, 45, 40,700 or less than 50. Only 2, that is 60 and 60 are more than what, which is Gosling and Cord also. So we got the same output. So that's how we use a filter to filter the data. Am I clear with this filter method? Yes. Or you guys have any questions, please? Based on the requirement, we can go for any of such type real-time scenarios: employees, student, products, customers, banks, users. So based on any which value, we can go for the filter-based operations. I hope I'm clear with this filter.